Welcome back. The holiday season is generally thought of as a time of joy and love, but for some people, it's a time of loneliness. Dr. Charletta Dennis at Priority Health joins us now to break down what to know about holiday loneliness and tips to improve your overall mood. Thank you so much for being here today. What an important topic to talk about right as we head into the holidays.
Absolutely.
So why do some folks suffer from this, especially at this time of year?
Well, this time of year, people feel isolated. They feel as though you really want to come together during this time to celebrate with families and connect with one another. But because people feel that things have changed, especially since the beginning of the COVID pandemic, people have been more isolated. They have not been in social environments and social settings. And this time of year, with the traveling and with people being disconnected, people get a sense of this loneliness. And loneliness is not just about being alone, but it's about having that sense of, I'm not where I need to be with my interpersonal relationships. I'm not connected to family and friends the way I used to.
And we know, how certain feelings like stress can have a physical impact on our bodies. What about loneliness? How does that affect your health and well-being?
It affects your physical and mental well-being. Earlier this year, the United States Surgeon General put out an advisory about the public health crisis of loneliness, isolation, and dissociation amongst the United States inhabitants. The issues are, you feel as though you're not where you need to be. Mm-hmm. You're not in those connected relationships. You're not close to the one that you used to, that that make our relationships thrive.
Mm-hmm. And what tips would you give to someone who is going through this? How can you be lifted out of this?
Yes, one thing to do is plan social engagements. Plan to be in a space with your loved ones, with your friends, with your family, and disconnect from things that keep us separated, like social media. You want to make sure that outings are in spaces where you can connect with people and have these social interactions.
And what if someone's worried about a family member or a friend who they think is experiencing this? What are some ways you can outreach to someone going through this?
Well, first off, you want to make sure that you are meeting the person where they are. Make sure you discuss things in I've noticed type terms. I've noticed you're isolating. I've noticed that you may not be doing the things that you used to. What is it that I can do to help you? How can I offer my assistance to have that connection?
And finally, how does Priority Health, what sort of resources do you have for viewers?
So the resources we have, you can dial 988lifeline.org if you feel that you're in a crisis situation. But we also have behavioral health team available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that number is on the back of all member cards.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. What an important topic, as I mentioned, and for providing some tips for us as well.
Thanks for having me.
Very important. Anyone can go through it. Thank you so much.